everyone. March is a special month as we celebrate Women's Month, a time to honor the achievement, resilience, and leadership of women across industries. At Dubai Tech Talks, we are dedicating this month to powerful women leaders who are breaking barriers, driving innovation, and uplifting others. Through their stories, we aim to inspire, empower, and create more opportunities for women in technology, entrepreneurship, and beyond. We are thrilled to welcome Ranjana Maitra, a visionary leader with a remarkable career in TCS, Wipro, and Cognizance. Now shaping the future of international education, a woman leader in India 2024 awardee, she has been a driving force in CII's Women Network and Education Task Force advocating the women in STEM, DEI, and leadership with expertise in scaling businesses, mentoring talent, and building global partnerships. She is here to share powerful insights on career re-innovation, upskilling, and women empowering women. Welcome to the show, Ranjana. And you have had an incredible career transition from leadership role to global tech giants like TCS and Wipro to become a key figure in international education. What inspired this shift and what challenges do you face to this transition into a completely different domain?
First of all, thank you so much, Sri Devi and Dubai Tech Talks for inviting me to this wonderful podcast. Thank you very much. I'm deeply honored to be here. That's a very good question, Shri. I hope I can call you Shri. That's a lovely name, Shri. So to be honest, I had a very great innings with TCS and Wipro for 28 years in the tech field, doing multiple roles, and that was very enriching. And I never stuck to one role. So both the companies, as you know, are giants in their field. So I could do a variety of roles. And in my last role at Wipro, I was, heading globally for PPS, healthcare and life sciences. So it gave me complete exposure to the global markets, which I've been doing for a long time. There comes a time career when you also want to try out something different. And it was that cusp of the moment after 28 years, and it sort of fell into place because, to be honest, and it's something personal, because my mother was not well and she was in her, in her last moments. And I thought this is the time I should spend at least 1 month with her when the doctors had given up hope. And Wipro was very kind enough, and I, I decided to leave the company and spend some time with her. And I'm glad I did it because I could do it. And post that, I was very clear, Shri, that I didn't want to take on a corporate role anymore. I wanted to do something different, which would, excite me, chase my passion, do something totally different, and challenge me what I had not done earlier. So I was getting a lot of the same type of roles, but I was not willing to do that. So I took a sabbatical for 6 months. And then the president of my alma mater, University of New Haven, called me. I still remember one day at midnight after about 4 or 5 months and said that, I want you to take on this role from tomorrow, and you are on it. And I had a lot of respect for him, and I couldn't say no. And I said, okay, let me give it a try. And believe me, Shri, I had no idea of the higher education landscape at all. I didn't know anything. And that was, I think, one of the blessings in disguise. If I had come with preconceived notions, I think I may not have done a great job there. I came with a clean slate, clean, nothing. I knew nothing about it. And I was just thrown into the water. And I started attending events. I started going into industry fairs. I started meeting people. I started meeting students. But the only advantage I had was that I was an alum from the University of New Haven, and I knew my university very well. So I did, go back immediately after a month or so, understood the courses, the programs, or whatever. And then I found that I really liked interacting with students, making careers for them, helping them, know what is good for them. And that really enjoyed doing that. That was like a passion. And after 6 years, I'm still loving that role of, being an international specialist and helping students make careers, Shri. So I've loved it.
Amazing to know that you have left a corporate job and then you thought of
learning something new and starting it also, that needs a percentage of the guts and the confidence you have. It's really, really amazing. As a strong advocate for women in STEM and DEI, what are the biggest barriers women face when trying to restart or advance their career in tech? What strategies do you suggest for women looking to upskill and re-enter the workforce? It is not an easy task, but I think you can share some views about it.
Shri, yes, it's not easy at all. And, it's a big topic, but I will try to break it up into two parts. One is about restarting the career, and one is already for women who are already in the tech field. So when the women start out with the male counterparts, they're almost at the same entry level, right? They are all very agog with excitement. They are same at the entry level. They are the trainees. They go to various projects and stuff like that. But as they move up the value chain, then as you know, that there's a leaky pipeline, which we call it, and many women fall off the pipeline because of the three M's, which is marriage, maternity, and mobility. Those are the three M's which really, really impact why women fall off the pipeline. So, and most organizations are trying their best to see what they can do. But women in particular, especially in the tech field, they have to ensure whether they're restarting their career or they want to have a leadership role in the tech field. They have to stay relevant. They have to ensure their skills are up to date. They have to ensure they're doing a lot of networking. They have to speak up. They also have to put up their hand every time to ensure that, yes, I'm ready for the project. So many times, the leadership thinks that, oh, she may not be ready for travel, or the project is very far away. It could be in India, it could be overseas. She may not want to do that. So the woman also has to show that interest. They cannot be mind readers, and I've seen that many times. It's not. It's just due to sheer ignorance that they may not pick up a woman to take that particular project. So it's very essential for women to do that, and being relevant, networking, and being up to date with all the relevant, technical, fields in which they are in is very important. I was in NASCOM last month, 24th and 25th, I think. And it was interesting to see a lot of women there, but I would still like to see a lot more women out there than what it was. It's still such a male dominated world out there, even in India. And in the leadership, you can still see it's how many people in the top tire companies can you see in the leadership as men. So we need to see that a lot change, Shri.
Yeah, I like that 3M, which is really, really a big impact which is creating, and that is also one downfall for women's, for their career. And but still, we have to encourage the women who are even after the 3Ms, they come out, they are able to rejoin, they are able to upskill. So learning, lifelong learning is very much important. Even you have done it. You have come from the corporate and you put that effort of learning the educational domain and you have done it. So when you can do, why can't others do? So you yourself is a role model, and thanks for making
Thank
this
you.
happen and motivating others. So you have led a major transformation, scaled businesses, and built new ventures in your corporate journey. What key entrepreneurial lessons can women apply in their own careers, whether they are an employee, career restarter, or an aspiring entrepreneur?
Thank you, Shri. I was lucky enough because at my time, there was not so much of entrepreneurial, opportunities that were there. But I was lucky enough that, we had acquired in Wipro, we had acquired a company, and I was asked to turn that around. And in 2 quarters, I was able to turn it around from red to black, and it was completely entrepreneurial. I had to do everything from scratch. So that gave me, and of course, the leadership was behind me. So completely supported me in every way. So that gave me a lot of fulfillment, and that gave me a lot of courage. It also gave me a lot of learnings that what to do and what not to do. Also, in entrepreneurial journey, one has to learn that you will fail. And if someone says that failure is not there, you cannot be an entrepreneur. Failure, you will learn from failure. So failure leads to success. So so failure is the biggest lesson, I think, that leads to success. And I've learned it, so many numerous times. And if you fail, you should not take it at the end of your, career or end of the day or something. You think about it, you may feel a little demotivated that day, but you show up the next day. And that is consistency, that is resilience, and that is what keeps you going. And I think sometimes we women, and I always tell women that, do not lose hope. That is very important. That's very important that you do not lose hope at any point of time. And for entrepreneurial, women can do so many things today that was not possible earlier. And they, even in their own organizations, they can take up projects which are entrepreneurial and they can work on it. And, every organization is sort of betting on so much of entrepreneurial products, entrepreneurial ventures, and women have a great go at it from day one, as I can say.
Nice, nice. So the thing is, they have to accept the failures. No, the failures are success. We have already learned in our school days and college days that failures are the stepping stones for success. So they also learn from their own failures what to do and what not to do. So that first step has to be from the woman. So that's what I understand.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So having
And
been a mentor.
consistency, resilience, and
Exactly,
consistency,
exactly.
that is
Consistency
very
and
important.
resilience is more important for a woman. Yeah, I do agree. So, having been a mentor and advisor to many, how important is mentorship for women professionals? How can women create strong support network to empower each other in their career and leadership journeys? See, for example, when I started my entrepreneurial journey, I had a lot of mentors for me. I wanted them to guide me. It is not like I know everything. I have done MBA, I know everything. No, but I also had a lot of mentors. But that mentality is, I feel that it is reducing in people and they don't take it. So let me know your views about that, how important it is.
That's a very good question, Shri. And I think mentorship, plays a very, very major role. And especially for women, I think mentorship is very important. I have had some amazing mentors and they have really helped me. And mentorship is just not about career advice. I think the mentor should also understand you as a person, understand you holistically as a person. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What are your areas of improvement? Otherwise, you just don't want a mentor to just tell you some good things about yourself. That is
Yeah.
not mentorship. The person should be able to understand you fully as a person, that, completely, holistically, should know you, should also understand your aspirations, should also understand what you're looking for, and then, channelize your thoughts towards that, should be able to, ask you very compelling questions which maybe you have not asked yourself. That is true mentorship. And if that doesn't happen, then the mentorship is just having a one-on-one conversation, and then you feel that spend that time in coaching, and that is mentorship. So I've had some amazing mentors, and I still remember that, some conversations of those that helped me to take the right decisions. And even in CII, I'm very active in CII, IWN network, and I have been the past co-chair for CII Western region. I was the chair for Maharashtra region. We have done a lot of mentoring for women. And I always like to do even pro bono mentoring because I really think that women benefit a lot from mentoring. In the organizations, I think there are a lot of opportunities today to have a very, what to say, specialized mentoring for women to choose what they want to do. Because sometimes women or men, they are a little confused whether they want to take path A or path B, or they would do better in path C. So, mentoring helps in that. But mentoring is not like a one-day course or something. It has to be a continuous process to achieve the goals. So I think mentoring is very, very important for every individual and especially for women. Even for the students, as I say, that I'm so happy that I could change lives of so many students, Shri, for University of New Haven, that, for women especially, for women in STEM, where I could help them take that leap of faith, that they were dithering whether they should take this particular course or not, or they should take the STEM degree or not. And they took it, and now they're doing so well. And I feel so proud of that, Shri. So.
Yeah, it was great to hear from you a lot of insights, and hope the people, the viewers will be benefited out of it. And the points which were mentioned about the mentor, a mentor will shape us in a way what we want. Even I do agree, even my mentors who have taken a course like, when they started mentoring, even I realized what are the skill sets I have and what all I am strong and weak in it. So that helps a lot. Mentors can do that. And as a mentor, you are also supporting a lot of women in STEM, and I appreciate it. And also, I look forward a lot of women coming out with nice flying colors, because there is a very, very less percentage of women in STEM, which we wanted to increase on a daily thing also, because as you said, whenever you go, there is a very, very minimal amount of women present here, but now it is changing, and let's hope will change more.
Thank you so much, Shri. It was lovely talking to you. And, I hope we encourage more women to join STEM and enter the tech field and, you know, uh, spread their wings far and wide.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Dubai Tech Talks Entrepreneur Series. We hope you found inspiration and valuable insights from today's conversation. Don't forget to share this podcast with your network and follow us for more stories of innovation, determination, and success. Until next time, keep dreaming big and stay inspired.